7, Jaylen Brown.
Game absence, but Jarrett, this game starts, they want Tatum to go open.
The intro, it makes it feel like you're about to go to war. Something classic, something intense, and I think you feel that in the building today.
Oh, beautiful pain. Cavs 17-5 in their last 22 games. Only the Spurs have a better record over that stretch. They're currently 4th in the East. Boston, of course, 2nd in the East. And a lot of basketball to be played to get that final playoff positioning. Merrill picks up Brown. Brown trying to draw some charge. Can't get it to go. Mitchell rebound and runs. Mitchell had a groin injury. And Tatum picks up the... Harden has made a huge different legs, but so has a couple of...
With their ability to pressure the ball and pick up 94 feet. Kenny Atkinson now has a lot of different buttons to push that he did not have a year ago.
Tatum guarded by Harden. Not a bad thing for a coach to get those two guys mid-season. All of a sudden join your team. Tatum fires away. First shot short. Ball tip taken by Jaylen Brown. Derek White, the fake. Throws it up. Queta, one-handed. Can't quite get it to go. Dean Wade, the rebound.
And one of the things that Joe Mazzulla talked about in our meeting was the double crashes, the crashes from the baseline, from the corners for offensive rebounds. Jaylen Brown.
Meanwhile, in many ways, Mobley might be the key to their entire playoff success.
Well, there's no doubt he affects the game every night defensively, but when he plays as aggressively as he has been offensively and off to a great start.
Donovan Mitchell picks up his first foul. Celtics, one of the best road teams in the league, 21-11 on the road. Hauser lets it fly. Hauser knocks it down.
You have to get your defensive coverage when Hauser's in pick and roll on point because of his ability to slip out.
Wade gathers. Layup is good. Dean Wade, another one. And both these teams have a lot of these type of guys on their roster, really important role players that are vital to the success. Wade, one of those. He was questionable with an ankle injury, but out there starting.
We focus a lot on stars, but role players to me are the key to championships. You look at OKC and what they have. Boston in their past, their bench. If you are going to have a championship team, it's not just your stars. It's the 6, 7, 8, 9 guys that fill out the roster.
He was a role player on a championship team. You think that's why he feels that
100%.
No doubt about it. And I'm glad you gave her.
And Merrill, what the spacing that these guys bring for both their clubs is so important for the superstars to go to work.
Hauser comes up short. Mobley, I don't know if he got a piece of it. He certainly altered the shot. Mobley, last year's Defensive Player of the Year, looking to post up. Hauser down the other end. Mobley backs it very aggressive here to start. A little jump hook is good.
And now he's saying the slip action. 5% of his field goal attempts are threes. You've got to get to him.
The little subtleties as Tatum's gets that one to fall. Both these teams, obviously, such talent, but they're two of the smarter teams in the league.
Yeah, that play from Sam Hauser, the minute I saw it, I was like, oh, that can cause so much confusion as a defender, but those are the things that he has learned to help him get off his shot.
Mobley goes at Queta, trying to find some room. Had some room, but couldn't finish. Queta with a rebound. Neemias Queta has been one of the truly fun stories in the NBA. The starting center now for the Boston Celtics. His 59th start. Nice feed inside, blocked by Mobley. Queta gets it back, falls down. Tatum comes up with it. Hauser. Shot clock at 5 for the Celtics. Tatum fakes, step back, leans in, well defended. Queta now launches one up. That won't go. Queta's only taken, that's his 7th three-pointer of the season. He's 0 for 7. Merrill misses that. Cavs haven't played since Tuesday. So rare at this point in the season to have that many days without a day off. So they got a little extra bounce to start. Hauser nails his three-pointer.
That's tough because Brown on the post-up, because they threw the lob, he was able to get baseline, and you saw the weak side turn their heads to watch the action, and Hauser just found that open pocket.
Harden up top, Mobley. Nice fake, gets Queta up in the air, and left-handed. Boy, Mobley, what a start. 9 points, couple of block shots, and a 5-point Cavalier lead. Tatum searching for some room, knocks down another three. A couple of three-pointers for Jason Tatum.
I'm starting to get a little nervous about it's not going to take him very long, it looks like, to get into his regular season form.
Mobley misses. Tatum with a rebound. One of the things you talk about is scoring. Tatum has been their best rebounder the last several years. And assist man. Break down defensively. White throws it 6 feet underneath him again.
Well, this means something. We were at the game at the Garden when he hurt himself, and you heard, or you could just feel the
demeanor on the sideline. So we asked him, you know, did you get emotional? He said, I gave the guy a hug.
It was like, well, did you get emotional? He's like, I gave him a hug. And for Joe, that was a lot.
Those two have a special relationship. Merrill's jump shot won't go. And Tatum, again, his rebounding is underrated. He's a great rebounding forward. Finds some room, gets inside, adjusts, and lays it up and in. And the Celtics up by 2. Harden, Tyson, the floater. That's good. Jalen Tyson.
And Tyson's coming off a great game more recently. And he's one of those guys that if they're going to make a true run, they've got to have that consistency from him. And it doesn't have to be scoring. It's got to be defense. It's got to be rebounding. You see here having to defend Tatum.
Tatum gets inside and banks it home. He's been much more aggressive to start looking for a shot here in game 2.
In a lot of ways, you're getting those first 27 minutes under your belt when you're coming back. I'm sure there was a lot of nervousness for Jason Tatum on that first night. He looks different in this one. He's much more comfortable right now playing with the contact offensively, and you're seeing the versatility in his game.
Peyton Pritchard now coming off the bench and excelling in the role that he won NBA Six-Man Award last year. Tatum leans in, draws contact, got weighed up in the air, and he'll shoot his first free throws. He did not, puts everything he has into the rehab, and when he returned,
champions and what they were trying to.
He's done this year with these Boston Celtics in what was supposed to be a kind of transition year. It's one of the great coaching jobs we've seen in a while.
Yeah, he's going to be up for Coach of the Year. You have J.B. Bickerstaff in Detroit is going to be another elite candidate.
Mass substitutions as Harden gets the bucket there. Schroeder is committed to the game.
By the way, raw strength on the part of Harden. He misses the shot. Look at that rebound. He just holds him off with one arm and pins the defender, grabs the rebound with his other hand, and lays it in. It's one of the things that separates him at the point guard position.
Shireman also in for the Celtics. Pritchard showing his ball handling. Shot clock winding down. Shireman flips up a lefty. Oh, what a shot from Shireman, who's now back out of the starting lineup with Jason Tatum back in the lineup. Harden drills the three-pointer. Oh, back-to-back buckets for James Harden. Tyson playing physical on Tatum as Brown turns, shoots. That one in and out. Thomas Bryant, who's going to get some minutes tonight. A little extra today with Jared Allen out. Harden again, no hesitation. Brown the rebound. Again, one of the keys for both of these teams, they have deep benches now. There's Ellis on Tatum. Tatum off the mark that time. Tyson hands off Schroeder. Schroeder, the veteran. Schroeder and Ellis, a terrific pickup along with Harden, all at the trading deadline. Harden against Tatum. Finds some room and draws the foul.
It's good to see. I mean, he makes our offense, that much better. It takes us to a different.
George, meanwhile, speaking of defense, Mobley already with 3 blocks after that latest one. 5 to shoot for the Celtics. Pritchard step back, can't get it. Mobley the rebound. Here's Ellis. Schroeder tries from long distance, comes up way short.
Now, if you're Cleveland, you're down 9 at home. No Jason Tatum, no Jaylen Brown. You got Donovan Mitchell on the floor. You've got to make up some ground here.
Hauser side of the backboard. Ellis. Hauser's been one of the best three-point shooters last several years. A little below his normal percentage, just under 40%. Schroeder to Mobley. Mobley, the fake. Pritchard comes to help out. Good double team. 4 to shoot. Schroeder can't get it to fall. Ball batted away. Gonzalez runs it down.
That was a clinic defensively. All the help they gave on Mobley on the initial pocket pass. They made sure he was not going to get a clean look in the paint. Forced the kick out. Closeouts all over. Finish with a contested defensive rebound. Perfect defense. Execution by the part of the Celtics.
Derek White lets it fly. Fight for a rebound. Mitchell comes away with it. Ellis up top. Mitchell. Good clean look from straight on. Pritchard the rebound. That's just 2 of 10 from three-point range. Moving screen call on Garza. Garza says no way. It's a 4. Tatum was a certainty to come back as Wade lines up a 3, barely grazes the rim. Ellis knocks it off. Mitchell gets free. Ellis inside. Schroeder. Ellis launches a 3. That one doesn't go down.
They've had some unnecessary three-point shots, and they haven't looked great. Even from their three-point shooters, they've got to get cleaner looks. And Derek White just gets a unobstructed layup just straight on. They've got to do a much better job of going inside out. And Donovan Mitchell, this is that moment where he's got to be aggressive or going back to Mobley.
Mobley trying to banker. Couldn't go. White the rebound and the push. White throws it up. Garza has it poked away. Ellis and Mitchell all over him, and a loose.
A defensive 5-set defenders having a hard time getting into the rhythm they found early.
Yeah, Lex, Boston #1 in the NBA in fewest turnovers per game, just over 12. Mitchell, nice feet inside. Mobley with the flush.
And that's what...
White, Schroeder trying to fight through. Mobley, though, on the switch. Garza trying to post up. Now Wade switches on him. Rush the shot, and a shove by Wade.
Best players on the other team off the floor and not make a run.
Not used to playing without either one of them, obviously. Harden, Wade. Harden gets in the paint, floats it up, shot rolls around, won't go. Mobley's tip, first one won't go, second one misses. White, another rebound. Celtics trying to push. Celtics have the slowest pace in the NBA as Hauser turns it over. Oh, nice feed. Porter inside, poked out of his hands. Bryant hands it to Harden. Shireman guarding Harden. Porter swings it. Wade shoots it.
Some of them, I feel like they could have gotten better shots.
Bryant misses. They've now missed their last 8 from long range. Crowd a little quiet. Celtics up 11. Shireman, quick catch and release. Nails that three-pointer. That's three-pointer number 7 for Boston.
Wheel action right there. But you continue to circle around the opposite side of the floor. And Shireman has played so well. Joe Mazzulla said they've got to continue to find ways to get him minutes, even with Tatum coming back.
They're getting outscored from the three-point line by 15 points, and they're down 14.
Crowd a little anxious. Thought I heard a little smattering of boos after the latest missed 3. Pritchard
to affect that shot.
Harden. Pritchard right behind him. Harden can't hit. White the rebound. Poke that I'm doing today. They're playing videos every time out. With people talking about their memories of young Nick. Shot clock at 5. Tatum, a contested 3. Can't get that to fall. Rebound 4-4. Pritchard trying to save it. He does, but right to Merrill. Porter. Pass inside, deflected. More excellent Celtic defense. Cavs are shooting 29% from the field. They've missed 16 of their last 17 shots. Tatum, three-pointer won't go. White can go in the backcourt to get it on the tip. As we hit the midway point of the second. Ice cold shooting from the Cleveland Cavs. Good hands from Harden and Bryant.
Defeat the Knicks, but Boston has really owned this conference for almost a decade. So what are they going to do? How are they going to impact this after this slow start at home?
Cavs need some kind of offensive spark. Tyson lines it up. Another missed three. Another rebound from White. Throws it ahead. Shireman running the floor. Goes up. And an easy two for Shireman. And a lead is up to 16. Cavs have 28 points with 5.5 remaining here in the second.
No balance defensively for the Cavs. They had a corner three with 4 other jerseys in the paint when that shot went up. So
1 and 2 typically have to sprint back.
typically, RJ, yeah, that should be Sam Merrill. He's on the weak side of the floor. He's the other guard on the floor. He crashed into the middle of the lane, just took a gamble at the long rebound. You just can't do it. Got to rotate back.
Jaylen Brown short. Bryant, who just picked up the foul at the other end, grabs the rebound. Harden trying to get something going. Porter off the bounce. Feeds Bryant. Gathers. Layup. That won't go. Nothing going down right now for Cleveland. Crowd can't believe it. And hearing a little smattering of boos. Shireman. Corner three. Merrill the rebound. 1 for their last 19 from the field. Certainly a lot has to do with some superb Celtic defense. Harden draws a foul. And our ESPN NBA Wednesday doubleheader. 0 for 3 from the free throw line. Able to knock down a second. A little bit of a sarcastic cheer. Harden's an 86% free throw shooter for his career.
Crowd's been waiting for that 8 to turn it to a 9 for a while on the scoreboard.
And White draws the foul. Merrill.
He impacts winning on such a ridiculous level. So when you
The reads he makes, the anticipation for me, that's more special. He typically does, but it doesn't matter. Every night you watch Derek White play, he's got an impact on both ends constantly.
Battling for that rebound. Harden pokes away from Merrill. Tyson, three-pointer. The crowd, they're ready to explode to see a shot go in the basket.
Well, they don't all have to be threes. They're 2 for 18 from 3. You can't drive in. You can't get to the free throw line. You can't get some rhythm going.
Nice pass. Have just those amount of points. Playoff series back in the 90s where if teams scored 90 points, it'd be unusual.
Yeah, the old Nets San Antonio's finals where it was 86 to 85. Those were
Nick,
Something about
yeah,
those?
we don't miss those.
Mitchell floats it up and gets it to go. And there's the sarcastic cheer. Although a relief cheer as well. Brown gets inside. Mitchell knocks it out of
For everything that they are doing, but you start to see weird things in game starts like this.
inside. Mobley back-to-back buckets.